understand what is so hard about correcting other people when they misgender others. Like, what?
Somebody said, yeah, this is confirmation that this is a woman.
If you can't handle being misgendered, you shouldn't even put your foot in the trans arena.
Welcome back, Chloe and Buck Angel. We filmed so much on the last video. I've definitely had to cut this into 2 pieces. That was a very important video. This one's gonna be more lighthearted, more fun. I have 3 ridiculous videos for you guys to react to. Do you want to do the one you started laughing at first?
Sure.
We'll do that one first. I like commenting on these videos because damage control, as Blair White and I put it. Damage control for our community. Oh no, it's serious. Ready?
It takes you like 2 seconds, but you know what it takes for me to have to constantly do that? A lot of unnecessary emotional labor that I have to take down on just to exist and be who I am. But you don't have the energy to speak up and say something on my behalf.
Wow.
And I just have to keep white knuckling this.
Like, it's not other people's responsibility to correct other people about how you feel.
To be fair here, you guys know I'm a big crybaby.
Come on.
Like, actually, when I'm in distress, go on the internet
and whine.
And literally tell the world that they're not doing what you need them to do. To do that is very
That's a
female.
woman.
This might be.
Say it.
Why they're
Say it.
getting misgendered.
You think?
I mean,
you think?
Yes, and they're probably going to keep doing it and keep getting misgendered. You see how the cycle of oppression, they stay in it in the hamster wheel. They enjoy it.
They live.
They love being victims.
To put something like that out on the internet says a lot to me. What's happening in this community? It's like we're actually encouraging people to act this way. People, this has nothing to do with being trans. This has everything to do with somebody's mental health is not moving forward. I'm actually a little bit insulted that these things are being attached to the transitioning. This is a personal, private space that they should have gone to their therapist.
This person is in real distress and they're just putting themselves out there.
Right.
The reason I'm laughing is because you're telling the world that you're not a woman, but you're acting like a woman.
It's just so off the balance of reality.
It's like the man person. Like, you're acting like a man. People are gonna think they're not gonna think you're a ma'am. Butch lesbians have been misgendered for like 50 years.
I was a butch lesbian.
For 50 years.
That's right.
And I've never heard a butch lesbian
cry about
it. Never.
And you know this person came from the butch les space. Beg of you people, don't do this stuff. You are actually making the trans community look insane when you do this stuff. Keep it private. Go cry to your girlfriend or your boyfriend and have them, but no one cares now.
I know you know nothing about genderless parenting, but that's literally the whole point, is they get to pick. That's why we use all pronouns.
So this person is raising their kid by using all pronouns and letting the kid pick their gender.
You know, that's challenging.
They can look.
That is. I am a parent, and I'll keep saying that. I'm around these kids. I'm a coach. I'm all these things. How dare you mix up a child like that? How dare you tell the child that biology, or there's no such thing as boy and girl? Like, what are you doing? And these pronoun things are like, you're actually hurting children.
That's why we use all pronouns instead of just neutral pronouns.
Really quickly, the voice is just the most. How'd you know?
You can't not. What's up with
the most stereotypical, like social justice.
I know. I think they're hot.
Like everyone that I went to school with in 2008, like when I went to art school, talked like this, but none of them were like crazy queer. They were just like artists.
They can experience all pronouns and how it makes them feel, so that when they get to the age, like around 3, they can tell me what they prefer. I have a 4-year-old. I have done this with more than just one child. He is fine.
A kid can't decide what flavor of ice cream they want. Like,
there you go, friend. Wait, they or whatever have more than one child, you guys. That's so scary.
They're not gonna get bullied because they'll know before they go to school. That's literally the whole point, is they get to pick.
It's not who they are, it's who you want them to be. These are children. You're an adult. They are not developed enough to know even who they are at this point. There's no way. I barely know who I am at 60. Are you fucking kidding me?
Does this person know what it means to be a parent? It's your responsibility to guide them.
You're
doing the exact opposite.
The eye thing really kind of weirded me out. They got a little bit weird.
Let's go back to that. I want to see how they
I have done this with more than just one child. He is fine. And it's not really like a pick because it's who they are. Not a choice or a decision. It's who they are. That's literally the whole point.
If it's not a choice or a decision, then you inherently know.
That's right.
Like, as a trans person, you knew something was off.
100%.
As a gay person, I knew something was not off, but I knew something was different about me. I didn't need a teacher, a parent, or anything to explain that to me.
That's right.
It took a minute,
That's right.
and then like seeing gay people in real life to be like, oh, that's a thing.
That's right.
This just 100% going to confuse kids. People that are genuinely transgender and gay or bisexual or same-sex attracted, you just no.
These people are nuts, and they're actually indoctrinating children. They are. It's obvious.
And they're going out of their way to.
They sure are. It's so scary, you guys.
Can trans people change their biological sex? Let's talk about the science of trans biology. Clinicians and biologists understand sex as a composite variable, one that has many attributes, including chromosomes, reproduction, hormones, and anatomy.
They're always trying to denounce biology as if it's like the end-all be-all of it. Biology is the reason you're trans. Do I have to keep repeating that to the world?
I don't.
You do not transition unless you understand biology. Done. That's it. These people are nuts.
So there's multiple factors that go into determining a person's sex, but if a person doesn't have like a full set of those of one factor of those factors of one sex or the other, that doesn't mean that
they're a different sex.
Exactly.
A third sex.
It means that they're either male or female, but they just have a condition.
That's right. That's exactly right. And you know, some women can have a higher rate of testosterone. Some men can have a higher rate of
lesbians.
estrogen.
I think that's why people are lesbians.
I agree. I totally agree with that. This person is just doing rhetoric. Trans biology? What are you talking about? There's no difference. They're trying to look like a professor with the chart in the back.
I thought it was like a Harry Potter cosplay.
Well, I don't know, but it seems like they're trying to teach us about trans biology. And you know, people keep telling me, well, Buck, you've been on hormones for 30 plus years. You're now a biological man. I go, last time I looked, I'm still a biological female. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care how many hormones you put in my body. I don't care if you dumped a whole...
It's how your body is naturally. That doesn't mean that it worked for you.
So here's how I'm going to totally blow everyone's... I'm going to get my chromosomes tested.
Okay.
I'm going to go do it.
Really?
Yes, I am. Because after 30 years of hormones, I'm going to prove every single one of these MFers wrong. And
so it's not going to be XY?
If it is, I'm going to be rich.
You were going to be like one in a billion.
That's right. I actually changed my sex.
Right.
A trans person undergoes hormone replacement therapy. It changes many aspects of their biological sex. HRT gives you a hormonal profile identical to that of the sex you transition to.
You have bodily changes in the way that your body looks and acts. But at your core, if you stop taking those medications, your body will revert to its natural state.
That's right.
That's the difference.
Yep.
It's that simple.
That's simple.
So you're not changing. You're not changing it.
So you're tricking your body.
You're basically yeah.
So like, say a woman has like naturally high testosterone because of like a condition like PCOS or something, and she grows like a bunch of body hair, grows like a really thick beard and facial hair, and starts getting like male pattern baldness and growing muscle. Does that make her a man?
No. I'm not a man. I'm a transsexual man, right? So I present as a man, right? I want to be a man. I walk the world looking like a man, but I am not a biological man. I am actually a biological female.
Sex is an immutable trait.
That's right. That's right. And why I keep telling people, I don't care what this transgender is telling you, the transgender community. I'm a biological female. I'm an ugly female, but I'm a biological female.
Induces real biological changes in your body. For trans women on HRT, we develop real breasts.
Notice how they use all these big words.
That's
like
right.
It actually means something.
While dressing as a professor.
Even got the science poster on the back.
Yeah.
We develop breasts. Well, that's because you put a cross-sex hormone in your body. So you're going to get characteristics. These are characteristics. This is an actual costume.
Moob? Not
What is that?
Moob.
Moob, but not. Who says that? Is that a thing?
No, I just made it up.
You just made it up. That's gonna be a meme.
You'll get characteristics.
You get secondary sex characteristics.
That's right.
But your body still doesn't function the same way naturally.
That's right.
Which is why trans is a real thing, because you can't change your sex.
That's right.
Otherwise, if you wanted to, you could just change your sex and you'd
I wouldn't be trans.
You wouldn't be trans.
Also, female skin texture, female body odor, female body fat distribution, female hair patterns in both body hair and head hair, female muscle mass, female bone density, and even female bone structure if we start HRT early enough. HRT also affects fertility, meaning that it changes the majority of your biological sex characteristics.
What does fertility have to do with that?
Yeah, well, that's why they're trying to say.
Like, okay, like your sperm count drops?
That's right.
Does that mean you're a woman now?
No, that's right. That's exactly what she is trying to say, that everything that you do as a transsexual person creates a biological change. She's actually saying you actually change your sex. She's a complete, total liar. And that's not helping the trans community
Let me repeat
at all.
that just to see if I heard that correctly.
That doesn't help us.
HRT also affects fertility, meaning that it changes the majority of your biological sex characteristics.
Her reactions are great. She's that emoji that's like, you know what I mean? That's constantly the whole.
Yeah, I mean, they actually say stuff like this and expect the world to believe them and wonder why people hate trans people so much, because they're lying.
I know you're wanting to say something. I just want you to say it. Listen, no holding back now.
So if somebody's infertile, that makes them the opposite sex. Say like you have like
Right.
prostate cancer and like you have to get your prostate removed. Does that make you a woman?
That's right.
Which is funny because that's what a lot of trans activists actually say. That it's not. Well, they'll say that it's not based on your traits.
That's right.
So, but she's saying the opposite.
That's because the community doesn't agree.
They don't agree with each
They
other.
all make
And there's
shit
so
up.
much infighting.
Oh my
Right,
God,
right.
it's out of control.
We're gonna end the video there because we've filmed an awful lot.
God.
Make sure you go and check out these two awesome people. Say how to use your preferred adjective.
That was exhausting.
Right away.
Exhausting, totally.
Other than that, I'll see you guys back here in a few days with a brand new video. Until then, I love you. Love yourselves.